Hi, it's Alan and Anna from Red Rose Wargaming. We're here tonight with a request. Someone's asked for a card review on Idoneth Deepkin, and this is one of your.
It is
one of your things.
I'm the Idoneth player, so that's why Tom's not here.
So that's why Tom's not here.
But he's also in quarantine.
He's in quarantine. Everybody's in quarantine. Yeah. So we're just going to run through these and hopefully make it slightly easy for folk.
Yeah. We've been sort of working on a tier list of warbands. I mean, we've got the luxury here. We've played with these a few times compared to like the other lot of card reveals. Which you can have a look up there. We were sort of just pulling them at the pack. We'd not really had a chance to play with them, whereas I've taken these to a tournament.
Yes. You come second, didn't you?
I came second. Emily's played these a few times as well. So
I've played against you a couple of times.
We've got
a few back reps
as well.
Yeah, got a few back reps. There. Is it? That one. Yeah. So.
Oh no, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no, it'll be above our heads.
All right. Okay then. Anyway, without further ado, shall we have a look at the cards?
Yeah.
Right, go on. You can read them out because I don't know what they mean.
Go.
Go.
So there's eight types. We've got the Namarti Thrall, the Namarti Thrall Icon Bearer. They're your two like melee chaff.
Okay.
Namarti Reaver and your Namarti Reaver Icon Bearer. That's your archers.
Okay.
You've got a Morsar Lucky and Prince.
Yeah.
One of your leaders. Then you've got a Morsar Guard. Who's like an eel, but not a leader. Okay. Whatever the word is. And then you've got Ishlain Guard, and then Ishlain Lucky and Prince as your another different type of.
Cool.
Different type of leader.
They are nice models, aren't they? I'll give them that.
Emily calls them seahorses.
Seahorses, yeah.
But,
yeah. Right. So,
all right.
Yeah. Right, so there's what's this? Namarti Thrall.
Namarti
Thrall, now this is one of your fodder, is it? So he's 80 points. He's got a move of 5, which is pretty good, isn't it? He's only got 8 wounds, and he's got toughness 3.
That's scathing level wounds.
Scathing level wounds, yeah. But he's got 4 attacks, strength 3, but he's chucking out 2-4 damage. I don't think 2-4 damage on an 80-point model is bad at all.
That's alright, and an ability.
And he has an ability, yeah. I don't think that's bad at all, that, personally.
Only toughness 3, that's a bit...
Yeah, but...
Then he's not wearing any armour, is it?
No.
Strange.
You know, again, it's one of them. Against regular warbands, that's not bad.
No.
Is it?
But then again, mostly going to be hitting...
You're going to be hitting stuff on 5s anyway.
Yeah.
But you're chucking 4 dice, but you're doing 2-4, that's
right,
the big thing, is the 2-4, I think, personally. Yeah.
I think with them, the key is to... You don't want to obviously stand in trade.
No.
But we'll go through and then I'll go through my tactics, how I use them. Go on. I'll let you do.
Right, and this one is Namarti. Is it Namarti? I think it's Namarti. Namarti Thrall Bearer. Thrall Icon Bearer. Thrall Bearer. Won't make any sense, would it? Right, so is this your character?
Yeah, this is your Thrall leader.
This is your Thrall leader, right? Why is this an Icon Bearer?
Well,
so she's 140 points. Again, move 5. Move 5 is pretty rapid. 16 wounds. Again, she's got 2 marks. Got 2 marks. She has a 1-inch reach. Now somebody's asked her to say this differently, haven't they?
4 dice.
4 dice, strength 4, doing 2-5 damage.
It's alright.
Again,
I think.
140 points, it's not bad.
But toughness 3, you're quite weak.
Yeah.
But obviously goes up as strength compared to your others. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually used that one yet, but it's one I do want to try.
Right. Next is a Namarti. Is it Namarti?
Yeah,
I think they're all Namarti. They're all Namarti, aren't they, idiots? Namarti Reaver. Now, these are the ball guys. You use these, don't you?
Yeah, I have a couple.
Yeah. 75 points, or the less. They've also got a rune marker. They have 2 different attacks, because we can say that. 2 different attacks. Their shooty attack is between 3 and 15. There are 2 dice. Strength 3 doing 1-3 damage. That's about average, isn't it, for shooting?
It's alright, yeah.
1-3 damage is average for shooting. And then close combat, they've got a 1-inch range. 3 dice. Strength 3, 1-3. Yeah, I suppose for shooting they're not bad.
They're alright. Obviously you can't onslaught, but we'll go through abilities at end.
Yes.
And remember that one.
Yeah. Yeah, but so far they've all got abilities, which is quite impressive. Right, you want to carry on reading these? Yeah.
I know what they're more. So.
Yeah, you know what they are. Right, so this is a Mighty Reaver Icon Bearer. So this is another leader. Sorry, the Mighty Reavers actually have a move of 6, so they're even faster. So this one's 135 points, so she's a bit less than the other. He's a bit less. 16 wounds, toughness 3. He's got a shooty attack, again 315. He's got 3 dice, strength 3, doing 1-4. That's a bit better, isn't it?
It's alright, 4 on range.
4 on range, yeah.
That's just skink damage, isn't it?
Skink
blowout damage.
Yeah. Oh.
So it's alright, but it's not.
Close combat is. He's actually got strength 4 in close combat.
He's a leader. The other leader's got strength 4 as well.
Yeah. 2-5. 2-5 with him's not bad. In fact, did we do it? I don't even think I said that, did I?
I don't know, did you?
I can't remember.
I've slept since then.
I have as well. I have. Right, so next, these are the big Ely chaps, or sea horses, or Emily calls them. Morsark, Lockian Prince, 265 points. This guy has 3 rune marks. He has move of 10, 35 wounds. He's got toughness 4 because he's got a shield.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah, he's got a 2-inch reach. He has 3 dice, strength 4, 2-5 damage. That's quite hard hitting, that really, isn't it?
The fly is the thing I think which makes these really, really powerful.
Yeah.
Because he's getting across the board. He can.
That's the thing, crossing that board quick.
With a rush, he's moving 22 if he wants to. Which, it is length of, with the board. With the
board, yeah. You can get it where they want, can't they? If one do. Right. So this one is a Morsark Guard. 200 points. That's just for your normal trooper, is it? Again, 10-inch move, 25 wounds, toughness 4. He's got 2 rune marks. He's got a 2-inch reach. 3 dice, strength 3, doing 2-4 damage. Again, it's not bad.
They're alright.
Yeah, it's not bad.
25 wounds is good. They've got the movement again.
They got the movement, they got the toughness.
And they can suck
and they got the
damage.
Speed. Yeah. So, yeah. Right, so, and Anna's going to do the other card because I had no idea about that. Right, so this one is the Ishlean Guard chaff, if you will. 195 points, so he's slightly less than the other one. He's got 2 rune marks. Again, movement 10, 25 wounds, strength 4. He's got a 1-inch reach, so his reach is less.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, yeah, strength 3, isn't it? Toughness 4. Just testing you there to make sure you're all awake. He's got a 1-inch reach. He's got 4 dice, strength 3, 2-4 damage.
I use these ones.
Why? Oh no, you can explain that to me after.
I'll explain after.
Yeah. Right, so this is the last one. This is Ishlean Lockian Prince. This one's 260 points, so he's slightly less than the other prince. 3 rune marks, move of 10. He has got a toughness 4. 35 wounds. That's pretty good, is that? He's got a 1-inch reach. He has 4 dice. Strength 4. Doing 2-5 damage, so it's very similar to the other one, isn't it?
Not much in it.
It's just a reach, but he has 1 more attack, doesn't he? Yeah.
And the different rune mark.
And he has got a different rune mark, yeah. Right, interesting. Right, Anna, fire away. Fire away.
So abilities. So the first one's like the universal. So it's like a double low tide.
Low tide.
Right. A fighter can use this ability only if it's the first battle round. The fighter can make a bonus move action a number of inches equal to the value of this ability. It's a great one, is that?
First turn, is it?
You can only use it first turn, but...
That's when you need to be where you're going, don't you, really?
Yeah.
So now, I suppose it could put you on a bit of a limb, really, couldn't it?
But if you're adding that to 2020, you're getting wherever you want to go, aren't you?
Of course you are, yeah. Yeah, you're going to be crossing the board, aren't you?
It's helped me quite a bit just to get to that right position, so that the next turn you don't need to use an activation to put yourself somewhere you're already there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really good one. Double sweeping blow. So this is the your Namarti thralls. So roll 1 dice for each visible enemy fighter within 2 inches of this fighter. On a 5, allocate 1 damage point to the fighter being rolled for. On a 6, allocate a number of damage points to the fighter being rolled for equal to the value of this ability.
It's alright, isn't it?
It's alright.
For a double it is anyway. And it's within 2 inches, it's not within an inch, it's alright.
You just crit, fishing for crits. So if you've got a few people around you, it's good, I think. Like you can run him into like a horde of Skaven maybe.
Yeah, but you can only attack one of them. Oh no, it's for each visible fighter.
Yeah.
Oof. That's pretty good.
But if you're just fighting against one, you probably just want to onslaught.
Yeah, so if you're fighting a horde, then you'd be doing that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
For an 80-point model as well, that's pretty good.
It's alright. So double, this is the archers. Stormfire. Until the end of this fighter's activation, add 1 to the attack's characteristic of attack actions made by this fighter that target an enemy fighter more than 3 inches away. So when we first played this, we said, well, what's the point in using that over Onslaught? But then obviously Onslaught's been FAQ'd. You can't use it above range.
Yeah.
So this is ranged Onslaught.
Yes.
Which is good.
Yes. Yeah, it is. I've had that against me a couple of times, haven't I?
So yeah, this is High Tide.
Yeah.
Triple. I think it's one of the best abilities in the game. So a fighter can use this ability only if it's the 3rd battle round. Add 1 to the attacks and strength characteristics of attack actions that have a range characteristic of 3 or less, made by friendly fighters while they are within 6 inches of this fighter.
Yeah, that's quite a good one, that, isn't it?
Obviously, you can only use it in the 3rd round.
Mm-hmm.
But you can pretty much always, well, you can't always guarantee, but you can usually have a triple, can't you?
Oh, yeah. Not getting a triple's very rare, I think.
So what you can tend to do is you can use Low Tide to position stuff for the 3rd round.
Yeah.
And then what you do, obviously, you hit High Tide, move your leader into the position you want him where he's going to get his area of effect, and hopefully you've got everyone else within that 6-inch bubble to really benefit from.
Yeah.
But it vies with this other triple. You asked why I use the other leader sometimes. And it's because of this rune mark. Yeah, the
what's it called?
Yeah, see, I think this is.
So this is another rune mark.
Yeah,
another rune mark, another triple.
So this is for the Lockian Prince and Ishlean Guard. Sorry, Ishlean Lockian Prince and the Ishlean Guard, as opposed to the Morsar. And I think it's probably better than the quad.
I do like this one. I've had this used on me a few times.
Triple Bio-Voltaic Barrier. Until the end of the battle round, counter each critical hit from attack actions that target this fighter as a hit instead.
That's awesome.
This one I think is the Seraphon Killer. Because you move him, and if you've got the other one in, chances are you're not going to get 2 triples, but you might do.
You never know.
If Seraphon are only doing 1 damage to you on each hit, that takes their power away. So against any warband who go crit fishing, you're not going to catch out.
No.
You're not going to catch these eels because they can just move them in. Obviously with the movement, hit that, tie people up.
Yeah.
If you can move them into like a cluster, because they've got quite a interesting shaped base, haven't they? You can put people in base so that they have to either disengage or attack you.
Mm-hmm.
You can tie up a lot of actions and potentially not take much damage. So I think it's one of the most underrated.
I think it's fantastic. I mean, there are a couple of warbands who've got something very similar, aren't they? And it's they're not many, but I think that's probably one of the best abilities in the game, personally.
Yeah, I do. So High Tide and Bio-Voltaic, I think are really good. So far, I think all of them are good. I don't think there's a bad ability.
No.
Quad, Bio-Voltaic Blast. So this is the ones with. This is the
Morsar.
The Morsar. So obviously they've got a 2-inch range.
Mm-hmm.
So allocate a number of damage points equal to the value of this ability to all visible enemy fighters within 3 inch. So
it's not even a roll.
No, but it's similar to your Real Master.
It is, yeah.
So
it's exactly the same.
So if you've got a quad 6, it's going to be really quite devastating. But then
Yeah.
How often can you get yourself into that position?
Into that position and roll a quad 6.
But
again, you roll, and it's going to sound really bad. This, even if you did roll quad 6, you're only doing 6 damage.
Yeah, so you don't.
You? Well, you'd be killing stuff.
Yeah, but on a crit, you're doing 5. So if you're only in with 1 or 2 people, there's a chance of just taking onslaught.
Yeah.
Because you've got 2-inch range, so you could possibly position yourself to be able to hit 2.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think I've ever used it. I think it is situational. I think it will have its uses.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's...
Like I say, it's like Miss Viv's thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the triples are better than the quad.
Yes.
Or if I've got a quad, I'm probably doing a rampage instead.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, they're quite... and if you look at some of our bat reports, you'll see the fish in action.
Yeah.
So, at a bat report in the past, you have I've used characters from Monster Mercenaries, haven't you?
I have.
So, I mean, what is it? There's 3 characters there, isn't there?
Yeah. So there's 3. There's the Tidecaster, the Soul Render, the Soul Scryer.
Cool.
So we'll go through Tidecaster first. Go on, Alan. How long you look? Because you've not looked in before.
Tidecaster. He has move of 5. He only has toughness 3, but 25 wounds. She, 145 points. It's got 2 rune marks. It has a ranged attack of 3 to 7, which isn't particularly far away. It's only 2 dice, and it's strength 3, but it does 3/6 damage, which is pretty good.
I think that's the same as the Skaven one, isn't it? Or very similar to the Skaven.
Yeah.
Gracier.
Yes. And they have a close combat attack, which is a range of 2, 3 dice, strength 3, doing 1/4 damage again. That's not bad, is it? No.
It's alright, 25 wounds, you're pretty tanky.
Yeah.
145.
145 points, not bad at all, is it? Soul Render. He has a 2-inch reach, 4 attacks, strength 4, doing 2/4.
2/5.
2/5, sorry. Yeah, light shining right here. And he has another close combat attack, which is a range of 3. He's got 3 dice, strength 4, doing 2/4 damage. He has move of 5, toughness 3, which elves of toughness 3 anyway, 25 wounds, 150 points. Not bad.
He's got a good ability as well.
Has he? Right, we'll come back to that.
Yeah. He's the one I've used. I got the model. Obviously, you buy the Idoneth Deepkin start collecting, which is a really good way to get a warband up. I think you get this model as well.
Do you?
So you can obviously use him.
Right, cool.
Yeah, he's like your main sort of hero, I think, in the thing, and it's a really smart model.
Right. I can see the painting of the chrome on it. That chrome looks well smart. Right, so the last one is a Soul Scryer. I'm not quite sure why it's got a claw on its hand. It's got move of 5 again. You're all pretty quick. Toughness 3 again. All elves of toughness 3. 25 wounds. Got 2 rune marks. Attacks, only got 1 attack. It's range of 1, 3 dice, strength 4, doing 2/4 damage. I'm assuming that it has a decent.
Do you know, I've not used him because I have the model, so we'll look through.
Yeah.
So there's obviously 4 abilities within Monsters and Mercs for these. So the first one is for the Tidecaster, that's Riptide. So it's a double Riptide, so pick a visible enemy fighter within 12 inches of this fighter. Until the end of the battle round, subtract 1 to a minimum of 1 from the attack's characteristics of attack actions made by this fighter.
That's not bad. Especially if you've got 12-inch range as well.
Yeah. So I think if you're using that against someone like your Ogre Breacher, put him down to 1 attack.
Yeah. There are a lot of models in the Warcry thing, heavy hitting models that only have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And you're doing something like that, you severely restricted.
It's like a reverse onslaught, isn't it?
Of course it is, yeah.
So it's like within like a sort of 12-inch range as well, you've got quite a bit of leeway. I think that's a good ability.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Even if it's just to make someone spend onslaught.
Even 145 points is not bad, is it?
No. Next one, this is for the Soul Render. So this is Hangman's Knot. Pick a visible enemy fighter within 3 inches of this fighter. Until the end of the battle round, that fighter cannot make move actions or disengage actions.
I always like that one. I think that's a really good.
And you don't roll for it.
You don't know. There's a couple out, isn't there? There's
So
some you roll, and some you don't roll.
That's the equivalent of the Splintered Fang boss. Yeah, if you watch the Arena of Blood Battle 2, that gets used, doesn't it?
It does, yes. You're right. Yeah.
Well, you see that one in action where it's just
it's
quite powerful because
it is when it automatically affects as well.
Yeah. So again, if I use Auger Breach as an example, if I just put myself within 3 inch and go, right, that's a model out of the game. Maybe you're talking high points cost, 0 range models without any kind of dice.
Yeah, it's that. I mean, obviously, yeah.
Because if you're talking like with the Unmade or your Gladiator's Net for your Spy Tyrants, you have to roll, so there's a risk.
Yeah. Yeah, you've still got to roll 3 up, haven't you?
Yeah, but for a guaranteed double,
yeah, that's good.
I think it's well worth. I think both those abilities are really good.
Yeah, I think all the Idoneth abilities are good.
Yeah, well, so far, yeah. The third ability is the Scryfish Shoal, so this is a triple, and gets used by the Soul Scryer. So pick a visible enemy fighter within 10 inch of this fighter and roll 8 dice. For each roll of a 3 or 5, allocate 1 damage point to that fighter. For each roll of a 6, allocate a number of damage points to that fighter equal to the value of this ability.
It's not bad on a triple, that.
It's alright, isn't it? I think, again, it's sort of hit and miss, but if you've got a triple 6...
And you roll 8 dice.
And it's within 10 inch.
Yeah.
So chances are on 8 dice you're going to get 1 6. At least. So
well, even if you don't, even if you just got 8, 3 to 5, you're still doing 8 damage. Even,
Yeah, at 10 inch range, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. And it's a triple, which is even better.
Whether it's worth more than the other triples for the Idoneth, I don't know.
Yeah. I think this is probably one of the warbands where you'd be struggling to pick which triples to use.
Yeah.
Because some of them are like, I automatically am going to take this, or I'm automatically going to take that, but this one you're like, actually, is this triple going to be better than that triple?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think they've all got the uses.
Yeah.
And I think you can sort of fit them into a list quite nicely if you want to. Like I said, I've only ever used the Soul Render, but at some point I will try these other 2 out.
Cool.
I just don't have the models.
Right.
But
they're on your to-do list, are they? To buy list?
Yeah, probably. My long to buy list. But yeah, so go on, I'll let you put a list together.
Okay. I've gone for the Ishlean Locking Prince, Ishlean Guard, 1 of each. I've gone for 4 of the Bad Axemen, the Namarati Thralls, and 3 of the Archers. I think that's not a bad little number. They're good for obviously shooting the crap of things and staying back, and they can get in and absorb them blows, can't they? And these lads I think they're quite a good jack of all trades, really. And it's 1,000 points. I've
gone for same leader, the Locking Prince.
Yeah.
I think the Bulwark triple, the Biovoltaic barriers.
Yes. It's
the reason why I take him. But if you do prefer to keep them at range, you can easily trade these 3 for the other ones. I think that's a bit of a choice.
Of course it is, yeah.
I think the reach of the one, the reach of the Morsar can make a difference. So anyway, I've gone for the Locking Prince, and then I've gone for 2 more of the Ishlean Guard. So I'd have 1 eel in each, my dagger, hammer.
Yeah.
And then I've just got 4 of the Namarti Reavers. Sorry, Namarti Thralls.
Right, you're not even good archers. No.
So then obviously I'd probably put 2 of each in 1, and then just leave 1 of the eels on their own.
As the hammer.
Yeah, it's one of them. It don't particularly matter.
Hammer or dagger, no, I suppose. No.
At the tournament, I had that, and unfortunately, it was the one where they had to kill him. But because of his 20 range,
you kept running away.
They couldn't catch him.
Yeah.
And once I did get in trouble, I had the Biovoltaic barrier. So I popped that, and he got quite a few rounds of attacks on him. But
you can't
it didn't matter.
Anyway,
you couldn't kill him at 25, and then he just disengaged. And
that's definitely the way forward, I think. Yeah. Yeah, but quite an interesting little game, then, I think.
But yeah, I think there's other lists as well. Like I said, with the I think all the Mercenaries are worth taking. I think in one of them.
Yeah.
I think in that game with you against the Stormcast, I dropped one of these and brought in a Tidecaster instead, and then an extra Reaver maybe, or an extra 2 Reavers. But You could see how they vied if you like.
Yes.
Interesting battle map reports. Go and see that one.
Yeah, that was a good game.
But yeah, so that is the Idoneth.
Yeah, hope that was helpful. Anybody wants to see any others that we haven't previewed yet? Obviously, these are old cards. They're old things, but we do know, we do understand that people haven't got these or haven't seen them. So so they're here. Just give us a shout.
Let us know. I think
leave a comment. You think?
I think these are one of the strongest warbands.
Yes.
I think they've just got pretty much everything. They're either like S tier, I think, or tier 1, definitely.
Yes. I don't even know what ST means, but yes. Super tier, isn't it? Special tiers.
Why not? Whatever you want it to mean, Alan, it can mean. But yeah, I think they're definitely up there. I think they've got options. The only problem is they don't have any sort of cheaper chaff. They've got obviously 75 and 80.
Is not bad.
But then when you're comparing options like Skaven with Giant Rats for 35, or Skinks for 55, or your new Spire Tyrants for 55, I think.
Yeah.
They can make it easy to sort of fill out lists.
Yes.
Every sort of, especially if you're going for like quite an elite list, every model can be valuable.
Yeah, you're not going to have many models. No. But like I say, all in all, it's a bloody good warband.
Yeah, someone's like contacted me before. I think in one of the comments on the old one saying they ran a list of full reavers, so full archers.
Right.
And apparently they did really well.
Again, it's that Hoyd thing though, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of dice. They've got the onslaught ability on a double, so they can all.
They have got the onslaught ability. Yeah.
Well, obviously not onslaught.
Not onslaught, but Stormfire.
So apparently they ran that and did really well. So I'd be interested to try, but I just don't have the models painted up to try it.
Right.
But yeah, easy way to start is start collecting.
Yeah.
You get that, you get yourself a warband.
You get your eels and stuff with that, and start collecting.
I think you get
3 eels.
3, I think. Might be
right.
right.
You get character some of them thralls, do you?
Yeah. You've got enough to get a warband out, because I think that's how I started.
Yeah.
Maybe not the most optimised one, but you definitely do alright. And like I said, you get the Tidecaster, so you've got an ally as well.
Cool.
Or someone you could just proxy.
Yeah. So hopefully that was helpful for you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Or if you haven't subscribed, please like and subscribe. Come and join the gang. And we'll see you either on the Battle Report on a Sunday night or
whenever.
A card unveiling. Like I say, if you fancy us doing an unveiling on one of the cards that we haven't done already, leave us a comment.
Who do you want to see next?
Yes.
We'll do that.
Who do you want to see next? In what respect? Oh, it's quarantine. We can't see anybody. It's to see my mum and dad.
You fucking idiot. Right. See you later.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.